Hi, today I'm going to talk with you about roads, just a few things that I've learned from the beginning and messing with a lot of roads. They can be done right. They can be fixed where every car will go on every road and you won't have any problems. There's no off pieces, no pieces that you have to hide with trees. It can be done. It just takes a minute to try to be patient and learn how the pieces work. They do fit together perfectly. The first thing I wanted to explain is that if you look with your Road Manager tool, the, the main two-lane roads, every one of these is a piece. Even though you don't move it, you don't delete it, it's always there. They work as other pieces do. The Road Manager will change them like that. So if I pick that piece, I can change it in several different ways. I can change it where there's a road coming off here and a road coming off here. I can change it to where there's just one off that side. There's just one off this side. If I try to do certain things with it, it won't, because this changes it to a one-lane road there. That piece is for, like, if I wanted to put it on the end of something, a one-lane road. This one option won't work with this. We're just going to start with a left-hand turn today. Okay, and so I've got extra pieces stacked up that I have taken apart and stacked them up here. If you don't have extra pieces, go to your shop. It's under the surroundings tool, and that's where you buy new pieces. Anytime you work on a project and you wind up maybe with some extra road pieces, they do stack up on top of single lane roads. Stack them up. Pick a place that you know, okay, this is my extra pieces, because they cost coin. And if you ever want to put down another road, you don't want to have to buy more when you deleted some. So I move this piece over here. Sometimes they'll turn by themselves, sometimes they won't. But my Road Manager tool is going to fix those. Okay, so this piece right here is the one I want to change. I'm going to come in here to the Road Manager tool. I'm going to turn it that way. Okay. The main thing to know about the roads here is that the two-lane roads is where you need to start every time. That's the first road you get when you come into a new territory and you build all your little roads off that. Once you get a little road down here, now see, these were connected. I couldn't build this down here by my own. You always have to come off the two-lane road. So if I want to take this road and go up and then connect back to this, don't start down here. Start with one of these pieces. Change this piece, for instance. With your Road Manager tool, change one of these. Let's say this one. And let's make it a left-hand turn. And then I'm going to take my pieces and come down to the other road, not try to go back into the two-lane. Because if you do, what can happen, sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll wind up right in the middle. So that's going to green, it's going to lay down. But if I go back and try to make a left-hand turn there, this piece is not going to work because the turn is always at the top of the two-lane piece. So if I make that left, this doesn't work. So it's always best to come from your two-lane and go out rather than trying to come back into it, okay? So let me move that because it's going to bother me. Now these will fit with one piece. This time it automatically connected. Sometimes you might have to take that corner piece and make it a corner piece. It's okay. It will work on its own or with the Road Manager tool. If you notice what I did there, I had a corner. Do it, and there'll be a time when it won't work. Let me put, yeah, okay, so it went back like it was, okay? I've got a corner here, so I'm going to move a piece, and we'll see if it'll do it again. Sometimes you'll have to use your road manager. See, it didn't do it that time. You'll have to use your road manager tool. You can still do it. Every once in a while, they have a mind of their own, but everything can be made to work if you put the pieces where they go together. See? That's the main thing, is just knowing the 2-lane road is the most important. That's why they give it to us in the beginning. And work from here, make your turns off of here, and don't try to come back into this. Always make your turns from here. You'll notice on several lands, the hills, the canyon have an end piece where the 2-lane road just ends. Well, they had to end it somewhere to give us, they couldn't make all the decisions for us. So there are only a few things that you can do with this that actually make it look good. You can take this piece, you can make it a right-hand turn, a left-hand turn. You can make it, this won't work because this is a 2-lane opening right here. Let me show you. And almost always after you change a 2-lane piece to a different configuration, it's going to ask you if you want to save it. Always do. I can put a piece here. My car's not going to go on that because this is from a 2-lane to a 1-lane. You can't buy 2-lane pieces to add. You can make a road to go this way. You can put it way up in here. You can mask it with trees where people don't really see what you've done. But your cars are not going to go this way. They just won't do it. So the better option for me is to take this piece and this piece, and I want to make it just a right-hand turn or a left-hand turn. And see, if you'll notice, this is now a 1-lane. And so I can add pieces into it and continue on down that way. And then just pick whatever you want to do at the end. One time I took a gas station and put it here, and some tiles. You can still mask it with trees. You can still move trees down here to hide the fact that it just abruptly ends. But if you do decide to continue your road on this way from the 2-lane road, your cars won't work on it. Okay. Now we're going to go to dirt roads. And now I'm in the valley with my dirt roads. Note, if you delete these, you do not get more. You do not get a do-over. They're not in the store. You can't get any more. And they will only go in certain places. They will go in the, over here where they originally were, and in the excavation. There might be some people who have changed them and added them to the 2-lane roads in other places. I haven't explored it. I took mine and stacked them up, just like I did my paved roads. What we're going to do is I'm going to start. Dirt roads are a little tricky. Sometimes they'll change to the piece you want, sometimes they won't. But your road manager will take care of all of that. And the places where they go are also a little bit different. The way they touch, the way they connect. Like sometimes that will go there. See? It's not touching the other piece, but it'll go there. And I want it to go there because I want to go up over that hill. So I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to change this piece. And take my road manager tool. and I want to go straight up the hill. You notice every once in a while these will work backwards, not always. If it doesn't change the direction you want, pick the other one. And the paved roads don't do this, but the dirt roads do this. Just know that. It's not a problem. Okay? I want to come up here. I can set it here or here and go across. Let's bring it up here. Now, what I've got is I've got one road going over the other one, but to the eye, they don't connect. So we're going to change that with the Road Manager tool. Nothing's ever a problem if you just take just a minute to see what you can change it to. So I don't have a four-way piece in dirt roads. I've got 4 different pieces. So I'm going to pick that one. And my road will go this way, or now if I take, I can bring another piece here. It's not going to let me. Everything just takes a tiny little bit of patience. If you're going to decorate your city, you might as well have your roads look really nice, and they will. They do fit. Just play. This will go, the pieces that I've got will go all the way up over this hill. And I'm going to go ahead and lay them out and then come back with the Road Manager all at one time and put them together. It's just time saving to me to do it that way. They do take up a lot of room. Things don't fit close to them, and they don't fit close to things either. It looks like it's close to this building, but it's actually not. I can go all the way up here. I can take this piece and I have to change it before I put it up there. So let's change a piece first. When you get up that high, or when you get close to something, you might have to actually change your piece first. So I want to go around this curve this way. So I'm going to change it to that piece. And move it up here, and it's still going to be too close. So let's put it down somewhere. Sometimes it won't go back exactly where you want it to, so you have to find another place to lay it down. Let's just put this over the top of that. And then when I get this far, I'm going to have to take a piece and curve and go on up the hill. Let me show you just how quick and easy it will be to fix all that road that looks really messed up with the Road Manager tool, and just do it all in one time. See, that should be the piece there. It's not. Just pick the other one. Not a big deal. This one. This one I want to curve around. And then I'm just going to take my extra pieces that I don't really want to use right now, or I don't like where they're at right now, and I'm going to stack them up where it turns green.